Now, to a sign of the times that is certainly no laughing matter, News Corp newspapers are scrapping their comic strips.
Now, readers who like to start the day with a smile at the antics and illustrations will lose their favourite characters in 3 weeks. And Sally's been looking into this, and it means we lose one of our best-known redheads, Sal.
Yes, it does, Mon. Cricket-loving lad Ginger Meggs has been around for a century, but he's among the characters being bowled out, and the cartoonists who create them are furious.
Shabam! Pow! Flop!
Ginger Meggs is the most popular comic strip. He's become a cultural icon.
Jason Chatfield is the 5th artist creating the adventures of Ginger Meggs, a cheeky Aussie redhead who first appeared in 1921.
He's like Australia's Peter Pan. You know, he never gets old, and every generation of Australians has been able to enjoy reading Ginger Meggs.
He starred in a road safety campaign in the 1940s, along with the original cartoonist Jim Banks.
If Ginger breaks a leg, it's easily mended with a pencil.
Ginger has been honoured with stamps and coins, even a movie. He's comic strip royalty, who's added a range of diverse new friends. Ginger Meggs turned 100 last year with a brand new book, but his days are numbered in News Corp papers.
This was a particularly terrible 100th birthday present.
The end date for News Corp Comics is September 11.
Frankly, it was a pretty short-sighted decision. Long term, it does have a cultural impact, and Australian content and stuff that's created by Australians is so important.
We'll also lose famous strips like Swamp by Gary Clark and Insanity Street by Tony Lopez.
That's not just a cost-cutting measure, that's a culture-cutting measure.
Many international favourites will go too, but News Corp stresses that editorial cartoons are here to stay. It says the decision to end comic strips reflects the changing readership habits of our audiences.
So it's another little piece of whimsy where they've gone, yeah, no, whimsy, that's not worth the money.
Kathy Wilcox is president of the Australian Cartoonist Association.
I think there is something for us in seeing something that is outside of the daily news cycle. It's outside of the conflict and politics and partisanship. Australian
cartoonists claim they were refused any chance at finding a new format, left out when papers went online.
We did ask many, many times, and even at one point offered it for free, just to be part of that migration, but we were left to languish in print land.
Somebody else on Twitter said, well, you know, they can put their stuff on here, we'll see it. Thanks very much, and how will you pay for that?
They're urging readers to make their feelings clear to the papers before the strips and their creators are erased forever. As for Ginger, he's getting ready to amuse new audiences with an animated series for tablets and phones.
Ginger Meggs has fought his way through world wars, depressions, plagues, now pandemics, and he will survive no matter what.
Oh, it's a very sad end of an era, guys, but it's good to see Ginger will keep going in some form, though. Back to you guys. It's, you know, it's just something we all grew up with, but it's no more.
I loved that. I loved that about the paper, you know, being able to do that. The kids still read them.
Well, now they'll have to do it on an iPad like they do everything else.
I know. All right, go Ginger Meggs was always my favourite.
Thanks, Sal.